Holy Gospel according to Mark, the 6th chapter.
Glory to you, Lord.
King Herod heard of the disciples' preachings, for Jesus' name had become known. Some were even saying, John the Baptizer has been raised from the dead, and for this reason these powers are at work in him. But others said, it is Elijah. And others said, it is a prophet, like one of the prophets of old. But when King Herod heard of it, he said, John, whom I beheaded, has been raised. You see, Herod himself had sent men who arrested John, bound him, and put him in prison on account of Herodias, his brother, Philip's wife, because Herod had taken and married her. John had been telling Herod, it is not lawful for you to have taken your brother's wife. And Herodias had a grudge against John and wanted to kill him. But she could not, for Herod feared John the Baptist, knowing that he was a righteous and holy man, and he protected him. When he heard John, he was greatly perplexed, and yet he liked to listen to him. An opportunity came when Herod, on his birthday, gave a banquet for his courtiers and officers and for the leaders of all Galilee. When his daughter Herodias came in and danced, she pleased the king and his guests. And the king said to the girl, ask me for whatever you wish now, and I will give it. And he solemnly swore to her, whatever you ask me, I promise I will give you even half of my kingdom. So the girl who had danced went out, and she asked her mother, what should I ask for? Her mother, Herodias, replied, the head of John the Baptist. Immediately the girl rushed back to the king and said, I want you to give me at once the head of John the Baptist on a platter. The king was deeply grieved, yet out of regard for his oaths and for the guests, he did not want to refuse her. So the king sent a soldier of the guard with orders to bring John's head. He went and beheaded him in the prison, brought his head on a silver platter, and gave it to the girl. Then the girl gave it to her mother. But when his disciples heard about it, they came, took his body, and laid it in the tomb. The gospel, the good news of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord.
You know that a good sermon leaves you wanting more, gets you to think on your way home. In fact, it takes what's in the scriptures and it has to bring something that we can ride with in the car that will make sense to us in the way that we live our lives each day. It's a powerful story. So here it is. Unless it's about the kingdom of God, don't lose your head.